What's deductible in your business? One of the most common questions that I hear is, what can I deduct? And what I will tell you is it has to be three criteria that the IRS will use. It has to be ordinary, it has to be necessary, and the primary purpose of it must be business. If you can meet those criteria and can defend a position that something is deductible, then you should claim it, take the deduction, and not worry about it. Oh, and by the way, you should document it. You should have a copy of the receipt. You should have a copy of the contract. You should have a copy of who you talked to, when you talked to them, and what was discussed, so that you can manage your documentation so you're prepared to deal with the IRS if they ever come and ask you. The sad part is it's going to be 2 or 3 years after the fact, and you may not remember. So you want to make sure that you document your expenses at the time you incur the expense. The reality is, if you have a $100 deduction, that is going to be an equivalent of somewhere in the neighborhood of $30 to $40 worth of taxes. So you don't want to lose any deduction, which is going to save you 30 or 40% when it comes time to you do your tax return. And if you haven't kept records throughout the year, then you're not going to have everything you need in order to do your tax return. It has to be ordinary, necessary, and the primary purpose must be business. If you don't meet those criteria, don't claim it. It's going to sound terrible to the IRS, and the penalties can be severe. If you can meet that criteria, ordinary, necessary, primary purpose is business, then deduct it, document it, and don't worry about it anymore.